Really good one. That fish makes the morning for sure. We caught it just right down the way from where I saw him.
It's a good one.
That is a hammer. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna go fast with the wind. What the hell? Are you kidding me? Keeper size bass just jumped in. She's capping over at 8 o'clock in the morning. Gonna be a rough one. There's one. There's one, guys. Whoa. Magnum crappie. What? I'm trying to catch big bass today, guys, but oh man. That is a big crappie on the sneaky spin. He just ate a 5/16 ounce sneaky spin with a 2.8 Kitech on it. We got a good prefrontal morning here. The wind's blowing real hard out of the south. It was warm last night, so we've got some good conditions to hopefully get some reaction bites and some big fish in the boat. Not the target species, but we will take that crappie all day long. I'm throwing that sneaky spin on a Sioux Dark Wolf with 7-pound fluoro and my Sioux fox hunting rod. Got another one. Got something else, guys. What is it? God, another big crappie. What? I'm not trying to catch these guys, but that's the first two fish. Still on that 5/16 ounce sneaky spin and that 2.8 Kitech. Got something small, guys. Little buck bass. Right color, wrong size. Put on the mid roller and that red. It's about to get real windy in some of the places that I'm going, and it's gonna be a little more stained. So I figured I'd put the red crankbait on. That is a start for the green ones, kind of. I wanna catch one about 8 times bigger than this one today. Heading in the right direction for water temp okie. Now, just gotta find the actual fish. Just gotta find the actual fish. That's not a fish. It is a fish. That come around. What is it? Ah, are you kidding me? Freaking drum. About went in the water over you, buddy. I've got to be really gentle because he was rubbing my line all against that piling. It could be just toasted. He's got it choked. Yeah, I about took a bath over you trying not to lose my bait. I thought we had a 5-pound bass when he wrapped me around the piling. Just a stinking drum. Good fish, guys. Yep. Really good one. Really good one. God dang it. Oh, God dang it. Come here. You done? Yeah, woohoo! That's a stud. That's what we want. Got the crankbait back on, guys. Getting some windy, rocky stuff. Let's go. That is a nice one there. That one hit it like a ton of bricks. Thought I had a drum again for a second, but then he started coming up and I was like, let's go. Duo Realis mid roller in that red and orange color. Water temps are 59 today. They've been all the way up to like 62 at the end of February because it got so hot, and they've dropped back down. It's the middle of March now. And I'm just trying to do what I know how to do today, guys. Fish the conditions in terms of, I've got some baits to throw in calmer water. I got some baits to throw in the windy water. Thankfully, this one stuck. Throwing it on my favorite BFS cranking setup. I got my Sioux Dragon with the Sioux Hurricane and 6-pound fluoro on it. That fish makes the morning for sure. I don't think Oakley likes turtles. She's not a fan of turtles. Good one, guys. I think I got a good one. Got her. Look at that. He's got melanosis on his lips. One on his gill plate. I think we found the bait of the day, guys. That mid roller. Just windy pieces of cover. That's what's doing it. That was a wild fight. This one almost pulled harder than that last big one I caught. I mean, that's a solid fish, but not near as big as that last one we caught. You knew better than to make that cast. You knew better than... There she was. I think I got a sand bass, guys. Yeah. Multi-species, multi-species. Guys, I made a huge mistake earlier. Casted in a spot where I knew there was going to be fish probably, and had a good one on. Took me right into a piling with the red mid-roller and broke me off. Saw him come back up and try to spit it, and it was like a nice 3 or 4 pounder, but should have never made the cast in the first place. That's my fault. But I've got a mirrored bluegill color now. Hopefully they'll still bite it. That red was getting nailed though. I'm heading across the lake right where you just went right now. You caught a tank? It's a Cast King scale. I don't know if you can call it official, but I've got one. No. Here, just stay in the marina. It's freaking rough. I'm gonna come to the marina. Holy shit. That is a googly-eyed. Wait, I want to guess. I'm gonna say between 7.8 and 8.4.
All right.
Here, dude. At least one of us gets to. 7.2. 7.2. He caught it just right down the way from where I saw him.
It's a good one.
That is a hammer.
Go get her back right where she was.
Should I spank him? I should make him get down here.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna go fast with the wind. What the hell? Are you kidding me? Dude, a 3-pounder just jumped in the boat.
Well, help it. It's gonna die.
Oh.
Oh, Clint, he went in underneath.
I know. I'll get it. Hold on.
He's gonna die.
Not gonna die. Wow, well, apparently I can't catch them, but they'll just jump into my boat. I don't think I've ever had a fish just jump into my boat. Apparently Naomi's good luck. Look at that. Keeper size bass just jumped in.
Uh-oh, he went clear in, didn't he? Oh.
We'll get him somehow.
And I suppose we can't get in this part. Now how did he get back in there?
So after that fish jumped in there, it went through that little hole, got stuck underneath the bottom of the boat in the bilge, and he's still got a little life in him. I'm keeping his head under right now. We're gonna fill a bucket up and we're gonna see if maybe we can get him out and keep him alive. But we had to flood the whole boat with it tipped up on end just to get him to float back down, because he had swam all the way up underneath of there, and that's all riveted shut, so I couldn't get it free. Just got him out from under. Let's see if he can stay alive long enough to get him down to the boat ramp. I don't know, he's not looking too good. Suppose it's worth a shot. I think he stayed in that greasy bilge water a little too long, and it's not like there was enough water to keep him alive anyway. He's dead. Dadgummit. Decent sized bass too. What do you think, Naomi? You should have grabbed him. I'd be tempted to maybe fillet him if he wouldn't have been breathing in all that bilge water, but I really don't want to eat a bass anyways. We'll just let the turtles and the birds take care of him. I cannot say I've ever seen anything like that. It just straight up like Asian carp jumped into the boat. So definitely a trip with some ups and downs. I was able to catch a few really nice bass guys. I ended up figuring out what they wanted to eat in that little red mid-roller. Unfortunately, I made a very careless, dumb decision to make a cast where I knew there was probably going to be a fish in a situation where I had no way to get him out. I was standing on the left side of that piling in my boat. I cast to the right of it, in between the bank and the piling. Sure enough, I got bit, and the fish couldn't go towards the bank, so he dove right towards the piling, and I couldn't redirect him away near hard enough, and he got tangled on it, popped it, and I honestly lost a lot of confidence after that happened because it was the only red mid-roller that I had. My buddy Tyler, that I've met out on the water a few times now, he was out there, and I thought I had recognized his boat come screaming across the lake, and he was fishing docks just like 5 down from where I was, drifting down a windy row of docks. And I see him there for like 2 minutes, and then he comes off the bank and is just sitting out in front of the docks, and then he makes a run for the marina. And I was like, well, what's going on? I wonder what happened. And I started to head over towards the marina because I wanted to say hi, and he calls me as I'm heading over there, and he's like, hey, do you have a scale on you? And I was like, yeah, did you catch a big one? And he's like, yeah, she's pretty good. Get over there and end up weighing that nice 7-pound, 2-ounce chunk that he caught, big Google eyes on it. And he was throwing a real big chatterbait, guys. Had like a 4.5-inch spunk shad trailer on it. And that's, again, lack of preparation on my part. The south end of the lake, where I was finding some calmer pockets of water that wasn't quite as stained, my Finesse stuff typically does shine. But when I went up into the mid lake and the north lake, I did not expect the water to have come up like 1.5 feet like it did, and it was muddied and it was super windy. 20 mile an hour sustained out of the south with 30 mile an hour gusts. So there were huge white caps. And in that situation, the fish just aren't going to be able to see my really small presentations. So I should have at least had one conventional rod on the deck of the boat. And again, just a stupid decision on my part to not have some bigger size tackle. But I honestly just didn't expect the water to be muddied like that because they've had the dam open for so long. But again, just lack of preparation on my part. And then something that was just completely mind-blowing to me that I've never seen happen before. But I've never seen a bass like Asian carp jump into the boat. My mom was sitting back here with Naomi like you saw. The bass hit her in the back and ended up bouncing down into the gap between my back decking and the outboard and shimmied his way all the way like down into the subfloor. And as I was trying to pull him out, he flares his gills. I can't get him to come back out. He shimmies out of my hand and shoots under the subfloor like all the way to the middle of the boat. And at that point, he was SOL. I couldn't get him. I tried to plane the boat up like this and get him to like float back. There wasn't enough water down there. I could hear him shimmying around. It made me feel bad. I didn't want to kill the fish, but it's like I couldn't do anything. If y'all stuck with me this long, I really appreciate it. Leave a like for me. Consider subscribing if you haven't yet, guys. Always feel free to talk with me about anything down in the comments below. I leave links to all of the gear that I use in the description, as well as a link to my email if you want to help support the channel with some stickers. But other than that, y'all take her easy. We'll catch you on the next one. What the hell? Are you kidding me? Dude, a 3-pounder just jumped in the boat.